around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot. That's the silencer. That's the grenade launcher. I'm finna kill you. I'm finna kill you.
Welcome to a deck profile, Metagang. This would be my first one. Magnet Warrior Adamancipator. It's kind of a invention of my own over the last few months. Just going to jump right into it. We'll start off with 2 Berserkion. You can run 3 of this, but I run 2 just because it can get kind of cloggy with all the extra Adamancipator stuff in there. And then 2 Block Dragon. Again, I would run 3, but it can get cloggy, and there's plenty of, methods of getting him in the graveyard anyway. So it's not like I need to run more than 3. He's pretty obtainable in the deck. 1 Valkyrian for my Delta. A Power Giant. For those of you who don't know what this does, you can discard a, you can send a level 4 or lower monster from your hand to the graveyard, and his level is reduced by that much. And all Magnet Warriors are level 3, so he becomes a level 3. He's great for rank 3 plays and all kinds of extra, and Naturia Block Dragon with the Adamancipator support. And then I run into the Magnets, 3 Delta. He's a Foolish Burial for Magnets on his normal or special summon, and when he is sent to the graveyard, you can actually banish 3 other Magnet Warriors from your graveyard with different names to summon Valkyrian from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So he's actually not terrible. He's exactly what the Magnets needed. And I run 3 Alpha to search the Berserkions and the Valkyrion, but other than that, he's got a tag out effect, where at the end of the turn I contribute him and special summon Delta from my deck. You can do that only on the opponent's turn, and all 3 Magnet Warriors, Electromagnet Warriors, do that. I run 3 Beta because he's my Magnet Warrior Searcher. You can add any level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior from your deck to your hand on his normal or special summon, including Delta, Beta, Alpha, Gamma, or the Electromagnets. He's also got the same tag out effect as Alpha. And then Gamma, who can summon other Magnet Warriors from your hand on his special summon or normal summon. And, same tag out. Pretty common theme there. I don't own Researchers, so we're going to jump right into the Adamancipators with 3 Analyzer and 3 Seeker. Adamancipator, what can I say? I run 1 of each stone just for extra consistency, I guess, because, you got to hit your level 4s, and this gets you an extra draw. But if I had Researchers, that's what I would definitely replace in here. For some tech options, I've got Koa Chimera Guardian. He's actually not bad either because you can use him for synchro plays. He's a good generic level 4 rock. You can also reveal a rock monster at the end of the turn to prevent him from being destroyed by his own effect, but you contribute him while he's on the field to negate the effect of an opponent's effect monster and destroy it, which is pretty great. Sentry Soldier of Stone can summon itself from the graveyard as long as you control only rock monsters once per turn. And he's an excellent Doki Doki fodder. Speaking of the devil, there he is. The tour guide of the deck. Tutor out just about any rock monster as long as you got one of the same attribute and level in the hand. I run Magnetic Field. Terribly underestimated card. It can be a once per turn monster reborn for level 4 or lower Magnet Warriors in your graveyard as long as you control a level 4 or lower rock monster, Earth Rock monster. And also, at the end of the damage step, if your opponent battles an Earth Rock monster and doesn't manage to destroy it, or that monster that they control doesn't manage to get destroyed by the battle or anything like that, you can return that card to the hand without targeting it. Just once per turn, though. Adamancipator Signs, because why not? Monster Reborns for rock monsters and set up. 3 Called by the Grave, because this deck instantly dies to Ash Blossom. Cosmic Cyclone, to deal with Cleaforts and other things. Looking at you out there, Red. And then Downbeat, another terribly underestimated card. Downbeat's pretty good because you can use it to go from Magnets into Doki Doki, or you can use it to go from magnets into researchers or seekers. If you have, you know, researchers, you can use those. I'm just thinking because I'm sad. I'm too broke, okay? This is a budget profile. I run 1 Risen, 1 Leonite, and 2 Raptites. Just pretty normal little setup there, I think. 1 Crystal Wing, because it can happen in this deck quite frequently, actually, with, you know, Seeker being a level 2 and then having all these level 6s in here. And then Nat Beast, because Seeker can work with magnets that well, and I love watching people cry when I summon that. Gallic Granite to search just about anything in the deck, or you can also summon them from your hand face down. Abyss Dweller in case the graveyard is a lot less dead than I thought it would be. Levier the Sea Dragon for some, you can summon back the materials you banish off a Block Dragon or Berserkion. Gorgonic Guardian for a little bit of stun. Not many people know about this because it's mainly rocks, or it's only rocks that can use it. Once per turn you can quick effect detach a material from this to negate the effect of a monster's, or reduce the attack of an opponent's monster to 0 and negate its effects, and then you get a once per turn effect on this where you can target a monster that has 0 attack and then destroy it. So it's good for removal or disruption. Saryuja Scaldred. If you don't know what this does, you're probably blessed. Topologic Bomber Dragon and Trisbana. The magnets have excellent tag out effects, and Block Dragon can actually protect them whenever they special summon a Delta from the deck to one of the zones he points to. So he'll actually board wipe. He's pretty much like a quick effect Raigeki if you got Block Dragon on board and a Magnet Warrior. And then Trisbana is to deal with back row, do some burn. And then just a couple of little Link 2 Nightmares to climb into those bigger guys and extra removal. And if you got Saryuja out, of course, you know, you can co-link, get some protection on board. And then for my side deck, it's a little weird right now because I don't like making sense whenever I build decks most of the time. That's pretty standard. You want your 3 Nibiru's, and then I've got 3-dimensional barrier just to deal with fusion heavy decks, ritual heavy decks. You've been seeing a lot of that going around lately. This is a good out to Megalith, I think. Dark Ruler No More in case you're going up against a turn 1 deck that won't let you take that turn 2. Underclock Taker for some extra climbing and a little bit of, you know, attack reduction if you need that. Chaos Hunter to deal with those banish heavy decks. I'm looking at you again, Red. You and your Ritual Beasts. This is a good out to most banish decks, and this even puts a hurt on Stromberg and decks like that. Winged Dragon of Ra and his Spearmids. You didn't think I was going to run the Raws without the Spearmids, did you? But yeah, the Spearmids are great. Just extra removal. And I mean, I can't really call myself Pharaoh without using cards like that, right? God cards, magnets. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Sorry if I sounded a little nervous. I'm going to get better at this. Give me some suggestions and tell me if you like it. And make sure you like and subscribe to the Metagang. Thank you.
Like and subscribe to Metagang. Hit the bell icon